I really don't know how people are full-time content creators, because just trying to get this camera situated was annoying enough for me, because the tripod rather, I should say. Happy Monday, October the 6th, which is a important day in my life because apparently my niece, one of them, turns 21 today. I remember being at, not her birth, because my sister gave birth while I was at school, but the school to the hospital pipeline route was not far, so I literally walked over after school and she was born. And so I don't think that ever happened with any of my other nieces or nephews. I was around for the birth of my friend's daughter much later in life, at like 20 something, and then one of my other friend's daughters, my goddaughter, later in life. I feel like 19, 20 maybe, but my niece was born when I was 14. So that was a big moment in my life, I guess. But today's her birthday and I just sent her some money and told her happy birthday and all that. So I figured, really I thought she was 21 or 22, but she was like, it's my 21st. It is 10 a.m. I woke up probably 7 something. I actually woke up at like 1 o'clock. Oh, this is bothering me because why is it cricket? I actually woke up at like 1 o'clock a.m. maybe 2 to use the bathroom. I was like, what am I gonna have? What soup am I gonna try this week? Because I have been eating soups every week. That's kind of like a routine of mine. I like to consume soups every week during the fall or try a new recipe. So I've been wanting chili. I did go to Wendy's to try to get a chili fix, but it didn't do for me what I needed it to do for me. So I'm gonna make some chili. So I ordered groceries at like 2 a.m. They were delivered at maybe 8, maybe 9 a.m. Maybe 9 a.m. So got up, took the dog out, waited for the groceries to be delivered, showered, and now I'm ready to start my day at 10 a.m. and I love that for me. I have my planner here and I did check in with it yesterday and I did complete everything that I was looking to complete last week, pretty much like all the major stuff. So I do need to plan my week, but I'm kind of in one of those situations where, you know, I'm off of work for the rest of the week. This is my second week of being off work, our second week of fall break. So I kind of know what I'm supposed to be doing. I am still going to plan. It just might come in a little bit. But for now, it's 10 a.m. I'm probably gonna be hungry around like 12 or 1. So I was thinking I would make chili now on the stovetop. If maybe I had more time, I would probably cook it in the crock pot on low for like 6 hours or 4 hours. And granted, I could eat something else for lunch and then have the chili for dinner via putting it in the crock pot for 6 hours. But I kind of want the chili for lunch and for dinner. So I think I'm gonna make the chili now. I just watered my plants, fed the dog, watered the dog, and now I think I'm gonna start the chili. Then I have meetings all day. The first meeting is from 2 to 3. The second one is from 3 to 4:30. And then the third one is from 6:30 to probably 8:30 p.m. Maybe 9. Sometimes they go until 9. So it is meeting Mondays like never before. Also another reason why I want to go ahead and get this food out the way. So I'll probably eat on this for 1, 2, 3, at least 4 days. Yeah, this should last me 4 days. And then I might cook something non-soup related, or I might cook another soup, or I might cook more chili. I'm the type of girl, I could eat the same foods every day, literally every day. Every day I can eat the same foods, I don't care. I do need to submit a case study before the 2 p.m. meeting, and I really need to do it sooner rather than later. I think I can get this chili up and running and simmering and going probably in like 30 minutes. It's just a matter of browning the beef and cutting up the peppers and onions and stuff, and then pretty much after that everything's just going to be simmering. So I'm pretty sure I should be finished with that by 10:30. I can submit the case study by maybe 11, 12, 1, 2, and then that gives me 3 hours of time. I do need to do laundry, particularly my clothes, and I need to do like some basic cleaning, but the house is pretty clean. You know, I've been home from work for over a week, so the house is pretty clean, but it could use like a little touch up from the weekend type of thing, but nothing too crazy for sure, just like a little touch up. I did just post a TikTok. I'm trying to post bookish TikTok on YouTube, or just really the content that I feel like I can just throw together in a short form piece of content. As an example, I had a blind wine tasting for my birthday a couple of weeks ago. And as you know, I didn't take any pictures or videos of the actual event, but thankfully other people did take some pictures and videos and sent them to me. But they're just like 10 seconds or a boomerang or a couple pictures. I think something's like a minute long maybe. It's not enough, I don't think, to put together any kind of YouTube video, unless it's gonna be like 5 minutes, which is kind of minuscule to me. So I'm thinking that type of like little random content, little day-to-day stuff can maybe go on TikTok and Instagram. You know, Reels and TikTok. I feel like they're the same. Or maybe even YouTube Shorts. I don't know. I'm trying to figure this out. So I did post a TikTok. I edited it yesterday. I filmed it Saturday, edited it yesterday, and then published it today. I started today, What Happened to You? Conversations on Trauma, Resilience, and Healing by Bruce D. Perry, MD, PhD, and Oprah Winfrey. I have been wanting to read this for some time. So I started it today. I am 7% of the way through, aka about 35 minutes. So I think I'm gonna put my headphones in, either my AirPods or my over-the-ear headphones, and listen to this while I'm cooking the chili. Even though I feel like listening to fall music would be a vibe, but I'll probably finish this today, honestly, because I'm gonna listen to it at 2 times speed, and I have a little less than 8 hours left. That means I'll finish it in 4 hours. Luckily, today I think is the only day where I have a bunch to do. Tomorrow I don't have anything. Wednesday I have a friend date, but that's like a fun thing, and that's when she gets off work at like 4. And then Thursday, technically I have a webinar, but I can skip it. And then Friday, I don't have anything major. Nope. There's something on here, but it's just possibly I may do it. I do think I'm going to something on the 11th, like a reading event with my book craft club. And then on the 12th, I may go to a concert. If I don't go to a concert, I may go to a silent book club event. But I'm leaning towards going to a concert. The Temptations and the Four Tops are going to be in town, and so I'm leaning towards going to see them. I saw the Temptations years ago. I was probably 21 maybe, with my mom. I took her to see them because we love the Temptations in my family, and I just feel like they're not gonna, I mean, you know, it's not the original members by any means, but I just feel like they might not tour forever, and I can get a free ticket. So I may go. My only reservation is that it's at 6 p.m. on the Sunday that I go back to work after being off of work for over 2 weeks. I feel like it'll be a nice thing to do. It'll be rewarding. It'll be a fun activity for me, but it will be the day before going back to work, and I don't know, I may not feel up to it. I'm just gonna wait probably until the day of, and then I may cop a ticket, assuming that they still have, they'll have tickets. I can get a floor ticket for free, or I can even get a balcony ticket for free. But yeah, that's what I'm up to today. Basically got a few hours to kind of do lunch and do some random things and maybe listen to my audiobook or clean or what have you, and then it's time for meetings all day. That chili is definitely taking a little longer than expected. My cornbread's finished, just came out the oven. My chili is thickening up a little bit. It is currently 11:13, so I think I said I would be finished with this and the case study thing by 11. That was laughable. I've also been doing random stuff like cleaning and whatnot. So anyway, I thought while that's thickening, I could plan out my week really fast. Probably let it sit on the stove while I submit the case study, and then I can eat lunch and I'll be all planned out, and I'll have that major thing finished by like 12, and then I'll have a couple of hours. I am at a stopping place in my book. I am on I just finished chapter 3. Yeah, chapter 3, which is a good spot. So I figured I'd stop now and plan, and I could have just left my headphones on and did a voiceover or put some music over it, but I figured we would kind of talk through it. So, of course my dog has to eat now. Trying to decide if I need to turn the light on. Anyway, this is my planner. I'm gonna do a planner flip, I think, for October. This was this week. Like I said, I got a good amount of stuff done. I just checked in with it. And so now I'm gonna plan on the back. I just pulled out a couple of weeklies because my table is, it has a little texture and I don't want it to impact my writing. So I feel like 2 sheets, that should be good. Okay. So we're just gonna plan here on the back, and what I like to do is, oh, look at me. I've already put the videos that I'm planning to do for the week on here. So that's already filmed. I need to edit it, and then I need to film that. I might film Wednesday or later this week. I just can't be bothered right now. So we're just gonna highlight all of the things that we have to do this week, like the major stuff, and then we'll take it from there. So I'm just gonna get started. On today, I have 3 things, technically 4, it's my niece's birthday. So I'm just gonna put 3 dots here and then a little dot. And then tomorrow I don't have anything. Wednesday, I technically have 2 things. And then I was wondering, do I wanna put my YouTube video up here or just leave it? I've just been putting them over there. I don't really need to put it on the week. I feel like that's too much pressure for me. I've been kind of easing up on my content schedule. I'm trying to get back into it, but I'm kind of leaning into just uploading when I can instead of on a really strict schedule. So I don't know how I feel about that quite yet. Anyway, on Thursday, I have 1 thing. On Friday, there is an event. I'm not committed to going to it necessarily, but I am going to put it on here. And then Saturday, there is an event. And then Sunday, technically, you know, I have those 2 events. Either I'm gonna go to the reading event or to, I feel like I need to stir my chili, or I'm gonna go to the Temptations. Let me stir my chili because I have anxiety about the chili not doing what it's supposed to do. Can you hear me from, okay, it's doing beautifully. Can you hear me from all the way over here? If you can, that's pretty cool. I really love this microphone. I always have. You'll never make me hate this camera or this microphone. Not that anybody's ever tried to make me hate it. Okay, I need to wipe off this table too. Also, I got this candle for my birthday from my friend. And this little, it literally smells like white pumpkin. It literally smells like white pumpkin. Gingered white pumpkin, caramel glaze, warm blended scents. This smells exactly like I would think a white pumpkin would need to smell like, or does smell like. I might light it, but I'm kind of liking the chili smell. I don't know, it's giving fall vibes.
It don't make sense now. Give it a good. Yeah. Put that on good when it gets hard. Stay on my job like no days off, so you can go home with that jump on my back. 'Cause I've been working all day. Can I catch a break? Give a pretty brown girl her space. You can keep your bitter. I'ma make a better way. 'Cause I've been working all day. Can I catch a break? Give a pretty brown girl her space. You can keep your bitter. I'ma make a better way. Hey, hey. Already got the world on me. Give a pretty brown girl her space. You can keep your bitter.
Everything else that needs to be done is just random stuff that needs to be done just in general around the house, if that makes any sense. And then I have been using this area here for tasks related to my social work business, but I don't really have any besides submitting the case study. That's pretty much it. So that's what this is looking like, and I'll continue to update it as the week goes on. And I do need to update our expense tracker, I believe. Yes, I see Walmart, Kroger, and then some business expenses, and then that's it besides today. So I'm gonna put Janasia B-Day gift. All right, that is my plan for the week. I think I'm all updated. Y'all, I'm gonna have to get rid of this cat. Remember, I don't love it anyway. and then it's not doing anything but rubbing off on my planner. So I'm gonna try to wipe off that. I don't know if you could see that, but I don't love this black cat that came in the subscription box, but I'm trying to use it. And so I had it here, which is all well and good, except because it's in the back. That was the purpose of it, except it's rubbing off on here, which is very annoying. And I don't really know why it's doing that. So maybe let's just move it here or something. No, because then it's gonna rub off on there. My idea was to get it from the back. Let's see. No, that's not cute. Now it's all kind of jacked up, but it kind of looks fun still, you see? But why isn't that rubbing off? Maybe because it's hitting that? Like, I don't know. This black cat literally has got to go because it's clearly like some kind of bad omen or something, because why is it doing this? Okay, so yeah, I just want you to be able to see it through here. Yeah, that'll do. Hey y'all, random check-in. What's today? Today is, oh man, I forgot I had a charger right here. I could have been charging my phone. I forgot I had a charger right here. I could have been charging my phone. Tragic. While I was filming. It's okay. I have the new iPhone 17 and the battery is fine. You know, what in the, no way. All right, we're gonna make this fast because they're cutting grass and that's stressing me out. I'm already overstimulated. Okay, I just wanted to show you my week. I forgot I had a charger right here. I could have been charging my phone. Tragic. While I was filming. It's okay. I have the new iPhone 17 and the battery is fine. You know, what in the, no way. All right, we're gonna make this fast because they're cutting grass and that's stressing me out. I'm already overstimulated. Okay, I just wanted to show you my week, basically. I zoomed all the way in. Ain't that crazy? I fear that the ink is rubbing off on here. That is so tragic because that means eventually I'll probably have to get a new one of these. Or maybe I can wipe it off some kind of way. I don't know. I was just popping on here to show you I have been using these milk tea dots that I got in the October box from 8Lotus. These little stickies as little highlights for the time. So I'll probably do that for the duration of October, just so I can use those stickers. I think I call them stickies. They're actually stickers. So I'll probably do that, but yeah, I've just been using them as like a little highlight. So I think that that's super cute. I just filmed my personal flip, so I have a couple things to do. My major task for this week was completing Safe Schools, which is a training for work, or at least starting it, and I started and finished it. So I'm trying to think about what I'm about to do now because I'm home from work, obviously. I think it's time for me to study. I am starting a project where I'm decluttering, and I talked about that in the video too, so I'm not gonna talk about it too much, but basically I created the selling list and I have divided up the different things that I'm selling. And I have home decor, handbags, electronics, and other. I'm not gonna talk too much because I don't want to be repetitive, but yeah, basically I'm going to be listing out all of the things I want to sell. And the way that my brain works is that basically if I can get over $100 from it, then it's worth me selling. If not, I'm just going to give it away to somebody that needs it, or give it to Goodwill or a women's shelter or something. But if I can get some real money from it, yeah, I'm gonna need that. But I'm real funny acting about selling stuff. I'm working that out currently, but really I just wanted to share how I'm using these little dot stickers and how it's cute. That's pretty much why I came on here, and to just pop on here and say what's up and to add to my planning vlog. But yeah, I recently did a video where I showed you me setting up this planner, and I think she's super cute. I'm excited for my November box. I think it's gonna ship this week, but I wouldn't set up my planner until November anyway. I'll probably be back on here. I really gotta go because I'm overstimulated. I will probably be back on here in a couple days. Well, if it ships this week, it probably won't deliver until maybe like the 20th, I think is when it delivered last time, which was the first time that I got the subscription box. So I'll probably be back on here. Yeah, it's the 15th now, so probably in like 5 days or so to show you the contents of it, but I probably will not set it up until later on, maybe closer to November, probably November 1st. October 31st is a Friday. November 1st is a Saturday. So probably November 1st, I'll set it up. It's an exciting day. Today is Monday, October the 27th, I want to say. And I got my 8Lotus subscription box. Probably like, I want to say almost a week ago. But I went out of town and it was a whole thing. So I'm back. Well, I've been back since yesterday. But I never got a chance to open it. So we're going to open this. This is the November subscription box. You get the thank you card as always, the November journaling card, I guess is what you call it, the live less out of habit, more out of intent journaling card, I guess is what you call it. And then you get all of this. I'm very excited about this. A monthly dashboard, grateful, soft, pompous, abstract acrylic for a dashboard. That sounds fun. So these are the contents if you want to take a screenshot or what have you, and let's dive in. Okay, so first up we have a bills sticky notes or bills tracker from the accessories section, and you know this is what you get in the deluxe box. So you get this bills tracker, and these are sticky notes, so those are super cool. I don't know that I'll be using them, but you do get 2 packs of sticky notes, so that's fun. I'm not really sure what I would use it for. Though I guess we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 7 major bills per month. So in the event that I cared to track those, I could. If I paid my bills manually, I would absolutely use this. But all of our bills are on auto pay. But you get this. Then you get this notes lined mini notebook. Super cute. I can put in my purse. I'll probably put that in my purse, actually. Then you get, I think this is the accessory pack. Ooh, yes. This is the main reason why I purchase the subscription box every month. So you get these leaves as a journaling card. I'm guessing these are journaling cards until I'm told differently. That's what I'm going to call them. And then you get this coffee. Super cute. And then the moon. Super cute. Grateful for simple moments, honor the quiet season, the November card, which I still haven't figured out a reason to use this, but I have been using it. And then November intentions. This is super cute. I don't know if I punched my last one and put it in my planner. Maybe I just paper clipped it in, but I will be putting that in. And so that's the accessory pack. And then I guess the last thing in the deluxe accessories section would be this Uniball Zento pen, and let's see, 0.38. Oh wow, 0.38 is going to be interesting, but I like the color of it. I may actually use it for November. Last month we got this uni pen, and I don't mind this pen, but I didn't care to use it for November. I don't know, I don't really care to use this as a regular type of pen. I don't know, it just feels like it's exclusive because it's basically like a Sharpie pen, and I just feel like those should only be used when necessary. But this is the uni pen, so that's super cute. Love that, loved all of that. Nothing in here at all that I did not like. I mean, I might venture to say I might not end up liking the pen and how it writes because it's 0.38, but I like the overall look of it, and apparently I like the uni pens pretty good, that brand. All right, then we have some dashboards. Super excited for those. And let's see what's inside of this. I have been loving these subscription boxes. Like, you can never make me hate them. I don't know, they're just so fun. So for dashboards we get, oop, love that. That's the pompous. Then we get the G for grateful. Deep feeling of appreciation and thankfulness for the kindness and blessings received. Ooh, then we get the abstract acrylic. And then, almost didn't see it, the November monthly dashboard. So those are the 4 items that come in the dashboards pack. And then finally, we get the inserts pack. So I'm quite interested in seeing what's in here. I'm assuming it's gonna be like holiday-ish, December themed. These are the inserts that you get. Do I not have these? Do I not have these? Wait, am I tripping? I swear I have order trackers. Anyway, we get order trackers. I mean, I could be crazy. Did these not come in the October box? We'll take a look and see. A quote journal for all your favorite quotes. So far, I won't be using either one of those. Then we have, a weekly. Wow, this is a weekly hourly. That is so fun. I do have weeklies, but they're not weekly hourly. And I guess the back, the front. It starts, this is how it starts. Okay. I thought this was just a cover page. This is where it starts. So you have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday notes. Kind of cute. I might be able to do something with these. Can't say for sure, but potentially. I don't know. They're a little interesting. And then we have, I might as well put that back. Then we have, is that all? Nope. And then we have a payment tracker. Date, total items, platform, amount due. Okay. Like if you're tracking payments. I mean, the cool thing is you could track your debt total from month to month. I mean, truly, if you want to repurpose this, you could track your checking account balances from month to month or whatever. So you can use that in more ways than just one. So I like this pack. Obviously, I would say that the little accessory pack here is my favorite, as always, with, I'm gonna guess that maybe the payment tracker isn't my favorite. Don't really see a use for any of these except the weekly, hourly inserts. But I was thinking you could also put your favorite quotes from a book here, which obviously you can get get quotes from anywhere. But I'm just thinking as a reader, I could put my favorite, maybe quotes from a book here. Also, if you wanted to print off a little cover of each of the the books that you're reading each month or whenever, each week, whatever, you could do that or just write it in and then also write a review and then your favorite journal, just to kind of make this multi-purpose so it can be like a reading tracker as well. That would be cute. All right, so it's the 27th. We will not be messing with any of this stuff here until the next few days. I was seeing if that fit in there. It does. But I bet you I have a mini pen somewhere. I should, right? So, I love this little notes book. This is super cute to be getting in this subscription box. So, I love this. And we'll be using this. It's so fun. Yeah, I'll probably put it in my purse whenever I move into my new purse. Because it does fit in my current purse, but my current purse is a little small. So, I have not planned for the week. I'm just out here winging it. Honestly, I'm pretty discombobulated. I should probably stop and plan for the week now. And I may come back and do that. Otherwise, I think I'll end this vlog because I am pretty positive that I have a lot of footage and I can end this video now and start on my next one. But I have been taking the vlogs, I think, all the way until the end of the month. I feel like that's what I've been doing. So I may do that. I'll probably come back maybe later today or tomorrow perhaps to plan out the week because, yeah, I need to do that and I feel pretty discombobulated. Anyway, I will catch you guys in the next clip. Hey, it's me and it is October the 31st and I feel like I tried to curl that but it ain't that cute. Anyway, I feel like it's an appropriate time to pop on here and to close out this vlog for October. I feel like we should go ahead and close this out because I don't know, something about dragging the vlog into November just doesn't sit right with my spirit. So we're gonna end the vlog now and it would have ended with me showing you everything that I got in my Infinite Lotus box. And then I think the video after this will be me setting up my planner with the contents that I got in the November box, plus kind of flipping through and showing the setup. I kind of talked about some things that worked and some things that did not work. I just filmed that video and I was like, let's just end this now, put this up first and then it will kind of flow. I am then tomorrow or whenever going to start a new monthly vlog. Well, these are at minimum supposed to be monthly vlogs, but sometimes they are bi-monthly. No, that's every other month. Bi-weekly. Semi-monthly. That's what it is. These are sometimes semi-monthly vlogs. So anyway, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed this planning vlog. I'm pretty sure it was episode 10, so be on the lookout for episode 11. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe if you're new, and if you're liking what you're seeing, and I will catch you guys right back here in a few days in a brand new video. Bye guys.